What is up, Bun Check family? Welcome back to a beautiful Saturday morning. We done made it. We got some hot buttons to check, so literally we's about to cut straight to it. Let's go.
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. If we play better, button check. Button check.
All right, man. So first off, I want to thank everybody who tagged me in this story. It literally just popped like right now as I'm coasting. Well, actually like a couple hours ago. And yeah, so since it just happened last night, a lot of you probably haven't seen it yet, but obviously it's about to trend, I would say, for like the next, at least the weekend, right? Because it's Saturday right now, so I would say at least up until Sunday, and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, so here we are once again with Infiltration in the headlines. You know, last time we talked about it, there was this big ordeal, right? He was banned from Evo, Combo Breaker, like a lot of things. And then we actually were able to pull off having him on the show with the translator and do an interview. It was a big thing. I honestly thought, that it was just gonna die right there, and then maybe some more details would come out, you know, on both sides, but there are more details now. It just happens to be in the other direction. So here it is. Capcom just made this post last night saying, Capcom has been made aware of multiple code of conduct violations by Infiltration and Theo Lee Ronin, or Michael Parks. As a result of their respective violations, Infiltration and Theo Lee Ronin will be banned from Capcom-owned, operated, and/or licensed events globally, including Capcom Pro Tour and Street Fighter League, until further notice. I noticed that Infiltration had responded to it as well. Right here you can see where he posted saying, "Hi FTC, Capcom did this shit again. If you guys know someone good international lawyer who's speaking English and Korean both, please let me know. I will fight." Damn. So now we're talking about Infiltration possibly proceeding with a lawyer, possibly taking this to court. You know, in the beginning, I remember seeing tweets from people in the stream. They were like, oh, you should get a lawyer, you should fight this. But it looks like he wasn't gonna go that route, right? He just made the video, he did the interview, and he was hoping to get some further details. Now that this was the response from, you know, the powers that be, to get even deeper, to get even a bigger ban, you know what I'm saying? Because when Capcom, it's one thing to be banned from Evo or from Combo Breaker, you know, because you could always have the hope like, well, maybe I could just enter next year. But now when you see Capcom come through and say, yo, you are banned from basically all Capcom-owned, operated, and or licensed events globally, including the CPT and Street Fighter League. They're basically like, we don't want to see you competing in any of our shit. Right here when they go on to mention Michael Theo Lee Ronin Parks. Many of you right now are like, who the hell is Michael Theo Lee Ronin? Matter of fact, a lot of the comments, a lot of the replies are like, who the hell is this guy? Are we just banning random guys? Okay, for those of you that this gets even more strange, all right, that don't know who this guy is. He is he's a Street Fighter player. I think he's been in the FGC for some years now. I want to say he's from New York or somewhere East Coast. And I think he's like in his late 20s or early 30s, somewhere around there. And the thing that's been going around with him in the FGC for quite some time is that he's a pedophile, right? That he's a convicted child, like sex criminal. And I remember this. I actually remember because there was a time, I remember I was featuring some of his clips. I think I featured one or two when we were doing the hot clips and button check a lot. And then I had a good friend of mine reach out to me on Facebook, and he was like, I really wish you wouldn't mess with this guy. And I was like, why, what's up? And then he sent me all the information on him. And then I was like, damn. And then I actually saw that this guy, Michael Theo Lee Ronin, actually made a video. He made a video, I think it was on his YouTube channel at the time. I'm not sure if it's still up, but he was talking about the incident. And I believe he said that he messed with the girl. I guess he was at a party or something like that, and she was underage.
No, I'm not afraid of judgment for what happened to me 12 years ago, okay? I'm not gonna go around saying, hi, I'm a sex offender. Friend me, please. You know, I'm not gonna do that. And yeah, I'm not afraid to say it anymore, okay? It's not a title I condone on myself. My felony conviction, once again, is because I met a bitch in a nightclub at age 23. Turns out she wasn't who she was, until I found out 6 months later.
Those that are trying to say that I'm a wife beater because of my so-called domestic violence case, now I got the paperwork on this. This is how I know you guys are fucking ridiculous. Cause see, I read that little that link that he tried to, that Noga Citizen tried to put out there, right? And the link says that it's not concrete of what I was charged with, and I know what I was charged with. It wasn't a domestic violence. What I was charged with was attempted assault, because my family and I were in a heated argument. So, you know, she didn't want to back off, so I kind of pushed her out the way. It was basically, it was me, my sister, my mother, and my cousin. That's all who got into it.
So like I said, that's why once I found out, I took a step back and I stopped responding to messages, because I was like, I can't touch this, man. This is deep shit. You know, this is serious shit. And then of course, with the comments, some people are for it, some people are against it. The only ones we'll get into it, because I'm sure more story will unravel later, is one right here. I think it's Dak Josh posted this saying, I think it's probably time for you to move on. Even if it were true that you never violated any code of conduct, the CPT can exclude you for literally any reason they choose. You have no power against that. Own up to your mistakes and move on. The FGC will be stronger for it. Then somebody underneath that responds saying, been 4 years already. Let the man go, for the love of God. Stop pretending you're some good guy. And I think that basically sums up the way the FGC is feeling about this situation right now, right? You got one that are like, okay, we agree, kind of like good riddance. And you got the other side like saying this is bullshit. The man has served his time. There it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you feeling. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, this is weird. For one, when I saw the name Theo Lee, instantly I was like, wait a minute, that name sounds familiar. I think I know that dude. So I checked my DMs. I couldn't find any. I don't know if he deleted them or what, or if I'm just not looking right, but I'll keep searching, because it was a while ago. I want to say it was earlier this year. Definitely last year sometime. And what do you think about Infiltration's statement talking about he's gonna get a lawyer and he's going to fight? I think at this point he has no choice, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like basically you're losing everything. At this point, you are 100% paralyzed. Like what else are you gonna do? People in the community, the powers that be in the community are saying, you can't join, you can't play. There it is, one more again. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the amazing love. We will see you soon. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna try to post tomorrow. We got some like huge Street Fighter 6 leaks, and FGC is going crazy with debates. Dirty Low is coming into town so we can talk and get down, and we're gonna present it just for you guys. Either it's gonna be tomorrow or Monday, but I'm gonna shoot for tomorrow. So thank you guys for all the amazing love. If we don't see you soon or tomorrow, it'll definitely be the next day. Love you all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.